Welcome back to the MauzyCast channel, ladies and gentlemen, and today I am bringing you a best of 5, something that we don't really have that often on this channel, but we maybe should have more often on this channel. It's gonna be a Zerg versus Terran from the Korean StarCraft League. This is the finals of week 55, if I haven't forgotten how numbers look and work. Should be week 55. Anyways, spotting in the top left side, we are looking at the main hatchery of our blue Zerg. It is Dark for Talon Esports. And his opponent, currently in Korea, from what I learned. And honestly, I am really excited to see what he's gonna be up to. This is our red Terran, Liquid Clem. Now, if we hover over Clem's name, it shows 430 MS as the clan. I really try to remember if I saw anything about that, but I believe Clem is indeed in Korea right now. If anybody has any certain information about that, as I haven't actually confirmed, I think I saw it posted on Patreon when I downloaded the replay pack, which you, by the way, you should totally support them and get that replay pack along the line, among the lines. All right. We're gonna try to get an update on whether Clem is in Korea or not. In the meantime, we'll see. I'm actually going to try and do some multitasking here, with my phone being my handy dandy thing, so I don't have to alt tab. We're gonna try to see what's happening. Third base is going to be blocked. Oh, beautiful block here on the side of Clem. And on the other side as well, Dark is going to lose that drone, so it's going to be a bit more painful. Let's see if we can actually get something out over there. The Reaper is going to be really annoying over here, that's for sure. Okay, Clem SC2. Let's see. Okay, so apparently he is indeed in Korea, as far as I'm concerned. Lings are gonna try to be disturbing to some extent. The Reaper, actually, is that? No, that's the first Reaper. The Reaper is going to be chasing down those Lings. Obviously, no speed means these Lings are gonna die one after the other, and Dark is gonna try to pull the Reaper away as far as possible. Alright, I believe it's gonna be the Hellion Banshee opener on the side of Clem, while we're gonna see a third base finally on the side of Dark, of course, and we potentially will see. Oh, he has 2 in gas. I don't know if there's any. Okay, never mind. There's nothing too fancy about it. I'm just trying to make it look a bit fancier than it should look like. Reaper and the 2 Hellions, and there's still more cars coming across the map. So let's see how Clem is going to fare up against Dark, as imagine he participates in his first KSL and reaches the finals, which is not bad, of course. Okay. Ooh, these screens are quite far away, but luckily these are Hellions and not Cyclones, of course. And there's the first Banshee out. Second Banshee on the way, as well as Cloak, and Stimpack is also on the way, so everything seems to be super standard. Of course, Clem will be able to do whatever he would like to do and make it look really powerful. He is one of the best, if not the best, Terran on the planet currently, so Oh, that's a lot of tumors. If he would drop a scan, imagine. Okay, 3 workers, 4 workers falling. Oh, Italians in the main. Uh-oh, this is looking absolutely devastating here. And there's the GG, and Clem takes game number 1. All of a sudden, it was a brilliant run by Super Standard, and Dark actually didn't manage to hold it, so it is what it is. It happens. We are going to game number 2. The second map is going to be featured on Alcyone. Sorry, I forgot that I have to do this all the time. Alcyone. That's what I wanted to say. Shout out to my buddy Ace, as always. In the bottom left side, we are looking at our Red Terran, who already has proven that he has what it takes to compete here in the KSL. He reached the finals and he managed to actually take already a game off of the probably most consistent player in this tournament. This is Liquid's Clem, rather Team Liquid's Clem, and is going up against the most consistent player in this tournament, I would say. I think he has a couple of wins under his belt, and he is a really strong player, very dangerous, very unpredictable a lot of the times. This is Dark, of course, playing for Talon Esports. Let's see what Clem is going to prepare, or rather I would say, you know what, I want to say let's see what Dark is going to prepare. And I honestly don't really like this position over here. I'm not a fan of it, because if you get dropped, then this is probably the first target. And if I'm not mistaken, you could just see a couple of tanks if you, like, you know, this could, like, losing a third base could snowball into losing this spawning pool as well, like, in a moment. There's a lot of ifs here, of course, but still, that doesn't change the fact that I don't like the positioning of the spawning pool. If the spawning pool would have given creep, you know, then I wouldn't say anything, but it doesn't, so yeah. Let's see if he's gonna make sure that this drone will not be able to take the base. Okay, Reaper is going to let that live, of course. Oh, he's gonna block it. Well, unfortunate for Dark, 2 games in a row. He's gonna lose that drone. Queen's spawn. Oh, barely saves that second drone. Needs to be careful so the Reaper doesn't jump back in. Trying to mix up my little tea, because I had some sugar in it as well, but it didn't dissolve properly, so that's what you're hearing right now. Trying to be a bit more healthy and not drink coffee all day. Let's just put it that way. That's more like it. You know, when you need that super tiny bit of sweet taste, nothing too crazy, but that super tiny bit of sweet taste, it's something that's more on the sour side, then yeah, it's a chef's kiss. Well, back to the game. Dark decides to take the other third base, and now we're actually talking about the things that I've been talking about as well. So now this base is not being taken, and Dark might actually just take this as a fourth. Let's see if that's going to be the case. I don't think so, by the way. I think he's going to take this as a fourth. But yeah, Hellions move across the map. We have all 4 Hellions. Where's the 4th? Okay, this one is going to... No, wait, the 4 links actually died, potentially to the Hellions. And even more links are across the map. Let's see if that's going to be enough for anything. Now, these links are going to get caught and they will die for sure. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think they will. Yeah, Clem is going to find these links and yeah, no issues whatsoever. Oh, they actually do a lot more damage than I expected, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Now look at that. Clem is gonna go for a reactor on this starport, and it's gonna be the second and third racks, of course. Let's see. I guess you can just add-on swap this. Yeah, and it's gonna be another reactor, so no banshees this time around. He's gonna go for that double eBay, and there's the first tank. Oh, he went for the Liberator. Never mind. Doesn't have any kills though. It lost a bit of HP as well. Oh, needs to be careful. It's gonna try to multi-prong this. Stim is close to finishing. And 2 extra racks, of course, after that third base. It's gonna finish as well. Let's see. Okay, he's gonna morph it into a orbital command as he should, and then possibly float it out right away. As he has that map control with the Hellions, has that pressure up. Oh, never mind. Did he lose the lib? Nope. Did not lose the lib. The lib is in a decent spot. Oh, he's gonna take down this overlord. It's gonna take forever. It's gonna take him 20 shots. Sorry, like 21, 22 shots. Nah, 21 shots. It's gonna take him a bit, but it's gonna be able to take it down. That's the bright side of it. That overlord is gonna go down and it's gonna ping dark all the time that something's wrong, you know. Finally that lib kills that overlord, right? Okay, macro hatchery coming up, and +1 melee and carapace. Bailing missed as well. And let's see, the tanks are gonna siege up in. Ooh, I like this position, by the way. Oh, and the Hellions are gonna protect from the Lings. That is beautiful. And now the Marines are moving forward. Let's see. Just gonna try to move these tanks in from choke point to choke point. This is a nice position for the tanks. Oh, but the tanks are actually in trouble. He needs to pick up, and he's going to drop on the other side of that barricade. Let's see. Oh, even saves the Hellions, but loses the tanks. And that's going to be one single tank just finishing producing at home. Going to go for a second factory as well. Let's see. And medevac is super low. He needs to back off. He needs to back off. Fourth base coming up in front of the natural. Another double medevac job will go across the map and try to do some damage. Try to bring the chaos towards dark side of the map, right? Okay, he needs to pick up already. Uh-oh. One Marine has just died. Bailing speed halfway done, and 2-2 has started. Drilling claws for the mines, so we're gonna see some mine shenanigans. Uh-oh, this is a meat grinder here, consisting of Marines. Fifth base on the side of Dark, of course. This is brilliant, by the way. Dark is macroing like a beast right now. I didn't even realize when he just literally get these things, and I suppose it's going to take a 6th base. Imagine. Oh, nice bailing connection. No speed yet. Where are the mines? There is a single mine over here. There should be a second one somewhere. That's far behind. Okay, tank is gonna siege up behind the bush. Oh, and this, I like this mine, by the way. Okay, Lings are gonna move in and try to surround, but the Hellbats are going to be able to help out. Bailings aren't gonna be sufficient to actually take down this clump of bio. 38, 54 Lings on the way, but those needs to actually turn into Bailings. 2-2 is not going to finish for neither this or the upcoming fight. Drilling Claws, however, will finish. And that means the mines are now gonna remain cloaked after firing, so That's going to be an additional issue for Dark. Having to clear those mines in a certain set amount of time. Gonna take down that tank. Beautifully done there by Dark. Our Korean Zerg is actually doing a lot of nice things. But is that gonna be enough against the biggest mine enjoyer in the form of Clem? I would say whenever people went back to like tanks, Clem still played mines and he made it look easy, that's for sure. I remember a couple of people talking about it, so he's probably a huge mine enjoyer. Nice quick here on the side of Dark. Managed to avoid a bigger disaster. Of course, you don't really want to have free units donated to your opponent, but still, if you still have to do it, then rather do it without giving him too much, right? Okay, in the meantime, Clem is gonna sim forward a couple of Marines, gonna try to scan, gonna try to see if it is fine. Do you see that little red line? That means drilling clause is complete. I believe that's drilling clause. Maybe that shows that it's going to stay cloaked. No, just like tunneling claw roaches have like spikes on their backs. Ooh. I think Clem even retargeted that mine once, but Dark managed to actually make it so that nothing happens there. The link goes down for a single link for a single mine, or mine shot rather. In the meantime, big connections here. And he tried to drag the mines on top of the bio, so nicely played by Dark. Let's see, Banelings are actually surrounding this army, but has to dodge the Marauders, because the Marauders are really, really good at tanking Banelings. Do we have concussive shells? We have concussive shells, okay. Ghosts are on the way, as well as Liberators. Oh, nice mine shots. Clem has to pick up, as the drag was kind of real. All too real. It's gonna go back into the minefield, but you need to be really, really careful. If the Zerglings manage to drag the mine shot on top of your bio, it's going to be a really, really bad time. I'm just making the most of these mine shots. Although in terms of resources lost, I would say it could be... no, never mind. I was gonna say it could have been higher, but 3,000 difference is actually quite nice. Okay, oh, a couple of ghosts. Oh, manages to pick up. Nice mine shots here. Oh my god. Let's see, Liberator Siege is up. 3-3 is about to finish, by the way, and +2 is on the way, as well as Lurker Range, and now Adaptive Talents are on the way as well, but is that gonna be enough to... Oh, Fungos! Beautifully done there. We'll be able to actually snipe a ghost. Oh, but it needs to be careful. Oh, that investor barely stays alive. That's really, really important to actually keep those investors alive. I mean, the ones that have energy, right? So they will have energy at some point. Okay. Clem is gonna try to clear the creep in the center of the map. It's gonna be successful for now. Gonna clear all the tumors. Oh, but there's no better back to pick up. There's no better back to pick up. That's gonna be 2 ghosts. Uh-oh. And a couple of those Marines as well. And Marauders. And looks like Clem is gonna be on the back foot. Needs to be really, really careful. 3 orbital commands are present over here, so you can lift those if you really need to. Of course, you can keep them there for the Hydras, and of course you can land them so Lings don't have that much surface area. There's a lot of options you can play this with those command centers. +2 missile will finish, +3 carapace will finish. Carapace is going to be really, really important against those Marines because every single shot has a low amount of damage, and the damage per second is still going to be high, I would say, because when you stim, you get an attack speed, so the small ones are actually dealt at a quite fast or quite high rate in small intervals or small delays between the shots. So that basically means that every single Carapace upgrade will actually help out tremendously, because every single shot will be actually reduced, or the damage will be reduced rather. In the meantime, oh, that's a beautiful mine shot, by the way. Had a bit of a brawl here. A couple of Marines left and 2 low HP medevacs. Nidus incoming. Lurkers are in position, getting sniped here. The Nidus is not going to be in time. Oh no! It's going to target fire all of these Lurkers. Manages to clean off all of them. 10 Lurkers have fallen so far in this game. Couple of banelings. Oh, will not manage to connect. And Clem is holding on to the onslaught that Dark puts him through right now. Oh, that goes. I think it's rallied. Oh, I think it's rallied. Okay, Clem needs to be really, really careful. Of course, he cannot really afford to lose the production and all that. Where's that? Did the Nidus Swarm survive? Oh, there is one. Huh? This is interesting. It's a Nidus Swarm at home? That's wild. Not sure what the actual plan was with that Nidus Swarm. Next to the Nidus network as well. Alright, +3 ranged, +3 missile attack on the way, and we finally get a couple of Vipers on the battlefield. But of course, this Viper needs some kind of building to feed off their HP and convert it into energy. Run by Hit Squad, trying to clean up mines, I guess. Uh-oh. 13 ghosts. We have advanced ballistics on the way as well. See, Clem stims forward. There's one more mine over here. And now the whole army is actually moving in on this small hit squad. And the main army is situated at the bottom side. Dark has no idea about it. Dark needs to be really, really careful, because this could snowball out of hand. And he doesn't want to be in that situation. Dark is gonna go for that Nidus. While his gold base is gonna fall. Clem's gold base is still intact and healthy, mining just as it's intended to mine. Look at those low amount of workers on the mineral patches. There's barely any mineral patches to be taken. Ooh, barely, the ghost barely saved by that cloak. Okay. Oh, Lings are actually chipping away at that command center that could be lifted. The chaos of SC2 is actually amazing, and whoever can thrive in the chaos, someone like Dark, could potentially just get that that bonus, that edge over the others. Oh my god, beautiful snipes here, but the production is in shambles. And now actually this is looking relatively okay for Dark, but Actually managed to chip away of the production and managed to get a bit of creep here. Oh, that was a burn down. Clem has a new base. Sorry, in the meantime, I was paying attention to my cat as well, because I have no idea what he's planning. He's just, you know, watching something really patiently. I think he's seeing a bird. But anyways, oh, that's so many lurkers. How many vipers do we have still? We have no vipers. Oh no. Having no vipers is actually so painful. Now Clem actually, I believe Clem either, wait, did he lose his command center or did he float out his command center? Knight is coming in at the edge. Oh my god, no, he doesn't see it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This could be devastating, honestly, because there's lurkers in here and nothing's in position right now. Oh, okay. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. These lurkers are going to force everything to lift. Oh, needs to back off. At least with a couple of them. Okay, needs to back off with pretty much everything. It's gonna leave one over there. It's gonna lose it. But this was not bad on the side of Dark. Absolutely nicely doing it. Just gonna put a Nida Swarm on that bottom right side to take his base. A 4 o'clock one. So I'm just sniping those Balings, those morphing Balings. Okay. This Dark evacuate. Oh, he evacuates because there's a spore in the spine in the making, and there's a mine in there. Okay, the lurker will be seen. These lurkers will be spotted because. Oh, never mind. Wait a moment. What was the state of this? Hold on a moment. Okay, I'm not sure. Well, I guess Dark was down in tech. Dark was basically not having the best time of his life. He was getting manhandled quite nicely by Clem, so, well, quite ugly if you're on Dark side. But that means Clem is suddenly up 2-0. See you in game number 3. My goodness, when I saw on the loading screen, which map is this? Well, let's just put it this way. I'm a fan of Zerg, but I feel like this is looking like suicide. At least, unless there's a solid plan that you can execute as the Zerg player, and then it might just turn around. Let's see how this is gonna go. In the bottom left side of Dynasty, we are looking at our player who is up 2-0 in this series, and he had very dominant performances. He is Team Liquid's Clem. Across the map, we are looking at the top right side as our blue Zerg is preparing to make a comeback. At least that's what we hope for. Let's see if he can actually pull through. This is Talon Esports' Dark. Talon Dark versus Liquid Clem. Dynasty versus Clem. Yes, Pigeon Wrench. That's what I was thinking about instantly. Dynasty versus Clem. What are you doing? I don't care if you're Dark. I don't care if you're Serral. I don't care if you're Rainer. I don't care if you're all three of these combined. I don't care if you're every Zerg combined into one. Still, Dynasty versus Clem. Yeah, you're dying. That's pretty much it. So we could be looking at a 3-0 unless Dark has some kind of a plan. has something figured out that we don't. Clem sends out that devastating Reaper. Maybe as a build. Maybe. Maybe. I'm hoping for more than just 3 games. Come on, guys. Like, it has to be more than 3 games, right? Has to be. Has to be more than 3 games. Alright, so far so good. Nothing lost. No lings lost. And the third base actually went down quite safely. Okay. Now Clem has taken the gold base as his natural, so already showcasing why that what do you call it? Why that gold base is feared, basically. Inject first is a good sign, indeed. Let's see, does he have like a creep tumor somewhere? Nope, that's a double inject actually. Okay, that's a double inject. Now he's gonna take a creep tumor with the third queen. Oh, he's gonna take down the Reaper at least, but loses that. That tumor, which is not a good sign, of course. But now the Hellions are actually going to be able to come in and just try and deal some damage. But of course, then again, losing the Reaper means that's less pressure. No grenade, no bounce off potential for those Hellions to actually create some space for those Hellions and sneak in. Hellions 3 and 4 are gonna come into play, and we are looking at a solid opener. Clem is going back to that Banshee opener that he had in game number 1. And honestly, game number 1 ended so abruptly because of that that super push with the 2 Banshees, 2 Cloak Banshees, and of course that squad of Hellions and Reaper. I was gonna say Reapers, but it was only a single Reaper. That squad just being let loose in the Bane. Dark just realized after 13 workers have fallen that, yeah, it's time to quit. Alright. This is still looking okay. For Clem, I mean. He hasn't lost any Hellions. He has a couple of bruised Hellions, yes, sure, but we're still talking about Clem, okay? Oh my god, that's so many queens. That's 10 queens at 5 minutes! Are you joking me? Uh-oh. Hug the spore. Hug the spore. It's gonna be important. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Hellions are gonna move in, but they're gonna find themselves in between 6 queens, 8 queens actually, if these two are pulled. Oh my god, so many queens. Fuck the so many banelings line. So many queens. What are we looking at here, Mr. Dark? Mr. Dark is gonna go for potentially a second upgrade as well, which is gonna be Carapace. Oh no, oh no! Dark! Okay, he heard me, by the way. He heard me through the replay. He heard me starting to whine about his accidental queue up in the same Evo chamber. Maybe he doesn't have, he did not have the second Evo hotkey. It sometimes happens to me and it's so annoying. I tried to start it and then I accidentally cancel the one that's almost finished. And I restart like both of them at the same time and I'm like, fuck! Good stuff. No, it's not. It's not, by the way. It's not. First tank is moving across the map. That's the only one actually. Take a look at my tank, friend. He's the only one that I got. Ba-da-da-da. If you know the song, then you don't have too many years left. Probably then you spent more time living than you have left. Actually, I'm kidding, by the way. But you're still a boomer if you know the song. Let me know in the comments, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube. Title and artist as well. Okay. Clem is playing with fire quite deep on creep. But he's not stimming, so he's trying to avoid stimming. My god. Like, so many queens, bro. What the heck? And Clem is actually playing with fire. He's letting Dark finish centrifugal hooks. Okay. Oh. Could potentially go in, but Clem has a lot of this pre-split reinforcement over here. And he is doing quite a good job. Oh, he's gonna try to actually do this. Where's Dark's other army? Dark's army is trapped behind the queens. No, don't do this, Dark. Too many queens. Too many queens, ladies and gentlemen. 10 queens. Now it's actually fair. But this is 10 queens from 5 minutes, by the way. Uh-oh. Now. Ooh, okay. It's gonna try to move in. It's only a single tank, but I don't know if Dark realizes. I mean, it's not gonna be a single tank once he reaches the first tank, but still. Like, every single tank is sort of covered. It is not the craziest thing. Okay, it's gonna... the back and forth is actually brilliant, to be honest. Like, this this is looking absolutely amazing. Dark pulls the trigger. It's gonna split off the Lings. And the Bailings are actually going to connect with all those Hellbats. Oh, there's not too many Bailings left, though. He needs to be very, very careful. He needs to morph a couple of Bailings outside of the vision of Clem. So he doesn't know that there's no more Bailings. He needs to actually sell this to his best ability to actually make Clem believe that there are more Bailings coming up. Banshee's will cloak. And ooh, barely stay alive. A couple more hits on those Banshees and they will fall for sure. Ooh, in the meantime, oh, actual huge mine shots, but actually I'm not even sure if that was good mine shots for Clem or Dark. He tried to drag the mine shots onto the bio, and that is a superb skill to actually master when you try to go behind those bio lines. Okay, queens are under heavy assault by those two Banshees. Banshees having insane damage output. Tank is gonna fall, and all of a sudden Clem is not ahead in army supply or supply for that matter, and we know that the Zerg can max out quite fast. 92 army supply with 73 workers for Dark. Dark is actually playing a bit of a scrappy game here, because you know you should go up to like 80 to 85, but this is kind of like a Dark style where you don't make the immense amount of drones. You try to stay at a somewhere between the optimal and the low drone count. Yeah, at some point, yes, 70 is going to feel like such a small amount, and let's see, Bailings are not in time there, and they're gonna get obliterated by those mine shots. The 3 medevacs will move across the map, potentially. Where are they headed? Okay, I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, there we go. The triple drop is moving in towards that bottom right side, but accidentally has to unload and just do something here. In the meantime, we have a couple of changelings, of course, trying to spot. Let's go move in. with these units. So I just feel the need to stretch. Oh, my back is thankful for that. Okay, moving forward, cleaning some creep. Oh, queen could go down. Concussive roll, help out. Ooh, will not risk it. Could take the biscuit. In the meantime, Clem's base is also under fire. A couple of nice mine shots here, but they're gonna get cleaned up. There are... Oh my god, there's 5 overseers over there. Oh no. Okay, Hydras are gonna be super effective over here. +2 melee and +1 missile is finished. And +3 carapace on the way. And adrenal as well. If the cracklings manage to deal a significant amount of damage, then it's going to be really good for Dark. And for the first time, I would say, in these 3 games, Clem is not ahead when it comes to the mid to late game. It's going in as the somewhat losing party, if I could say so. Dark is building up a bank. Clem can't. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh, my shots. They're getting cleaned up, and I think this should be enough to snowball everything. Oh, never mind. There's a couple of goats here that are trying to wreak some havoc on top of Dark's stuff right now. Okay, he's gonna snipe that morphing lurker. And Clem is doing really good moves, but the one miss is on 41 workers right now. Okay, so looks like Dark's Lingbane Lurker or Hydra Lurker is actually working out right now. Thought about the plan, he plays the plan, and he is sort of winning. Well, not sort of, it's just winning. He's simply winning, and I believe we're going to go to game number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Game 4 awaits us as Dark takes the unlikeliest of maps, Dynasty, against Clem, out of all people. Proves that he is no pushover. 3-0 was never an option, guys. I always lied to you, and everybody lied to you. 3-0 was never an option. That's why we go on to game number 4 at least. But I have a feeling we might see some more fireworks. Let's see how those games are gonna unfold. Alright, the 4th game is gonna be played on Site Delta, and we are gonna look at the player who is still on match point and tournament point with this one. He is Team Liquid's Clem. Going up the player who tries to make somewhat of a comeback. He already made it once. Let's see if he can make it twice and put us on game number 5. This is Talent Esports' Dark. Okay, barracks on the low ground. We're gonna go for that. Let's see, are we? Yeah, we're gonna have the 2 racks opener. And Dark is kind of... I'm not sure what to say, but I don't think I've seen Dark play too many macro games on this map, so hopefully Clem knows what he's doing. I mean, obviously knows what he's doing, but hopefully he is aware of this fact. So I've seen Dark kill a couple of Terrans on this map quite easily and early on, so I'm quite curious what's gonna happen. In the meantime, looks like nothing too fancy is gonna happen. A double Reaper. This is an interesting position of the Raxes. Probably there's no other way to put it, so this has to be the most optimal, especially if you want to like put down add-ons. Okay. What are we sacrificing here though? Don't think we're sacrificing anything, right? It's gonna be 3 Reapers in total. Never mind, it's gonna be at least 4 Reapers in total. And Dark is gonna see it just in time that this is a 2 Rax Reaper. Or at least seems to be like it. Okay, with some more lings on the way. Finally, we're gonna see how we're supposed to defend this. Third base will be denied, most likely. And Dark is gonna go for a counter attack. Okay, this looks decent. Alright, Clem is going to cancel these last 2 Reapers. Gonna stop at 4. Gonna go for the Tech Lab and Reactor. Lings are still moving across the map. Speed is close to finishing, and let's see if that's going to be enough. Now, honestly, if speed finishes, those Reapers should be dead, right? And Dark is actually going to have a blast here. This cannot be repaired, by the way. Uh-oh, this cannot be repaired, and now the links are in. Oh no, and the floodgates are gonna be open. Oh no, and Dark is actually taking down the reactor. The factory is not gonna be finished, and I think we're going to see a very fast game over here. Clem is trying to micro to his best ability. The Marines are falling left, right, and center. Oh my god, this link is brilliant. I love this link. That link is actually blocking everything that needs to be blocked, and look at the Reapers. Oh no. There's the GG. Dark takes us to game number 5. What a beauty of a game. Takes an opportunity to finish the game, and he succeeds at it. Absolutely, this was the most Dark-esque finish of a game, to be fair. And our final game, ladies and gentlemen, after that banger of a game 4, Dark puts us on basically the decider one, game number 5 in the first tournament of this young Frenchman's career, in this tournament specifically. So let's see if he can actually close it out, or will he choke. It's Liquid Clam, or as some people call it, Liquid Clam. No, that's actually just Rotty's sound, you know, that he uses for Clem. But his opponent is going to be someone who will take advantage of somebody choking in a tournament. This is none other than Dark. Man, I wish that, honestly, as much as I love Dark, I have to root for the Frenchman. I have to root for the Frenchman. First KSL tournament, and he is actually doing so well. Actually tries to take down the best KSL performer in this season, I suppose. Dark is pretty much like, you know, it's not just that he is performing well in tournaments, in these tournaments specifically. He's probably outperforming everybody, if we think about it. I am curious what these 2 players are gonna do. Looks like Clem is not is not going to opt for that 2 Rax Reaper again. He kind of failed miserably, and by the looks of it, whenever the Reaper died, or there was some shenanigans, unless like, except for the standard opener, there was some kind of issues. Okay. Clem is gonna try to continue microing as the factory is about to finish. And this is kind of an issue here. That, okay, Dark is gonna go for another round of that. Oh, the Queen is getting pushed back. This is looking absolutely devastating for Dark. His base is like at least a solid 20 seconds late. He's gonna take the base finally at 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Normally you would get it at like 240, I believe. 250 probably the latest. So solid 25 to 30 seconds late, which is absolutely not when you want to take your base. But of course it happens. You need to actually accept that it's happening, and that's pretty much it. You cannot do anything to deal with it unless you I don't know, you tap out, then you did something about it, I guess, but that's not an option in the tournament. I like how he tries to spread the creep in the right side direction. And I love how he's making queens consistently. So basically his plan was making queens consistently on Dynasty, and he had 10 queens by the time Clem was coming across the map with like 6 Hellions. 2 Doomers have been sniped. That's beautiful. In the meantime, a couple of Hellions will go down. Or sorry, a single Hellion and the Reapers also. Not bad. We're gonna have 5 Hellions left. There's one more Hellion. It's gonna join up with the rest. Dark is gonna see it. He's gonna try to mirror the movement of the Hellions with the Queens. That's what you should do as the Zerg player. Well, he might be actually out of position, but not that much. Clem doesn't want to pull the trigger. He might be afraid that there's too many Queens. And he might be right, honestly. There's gonna be soon to be 9 Queens on the map. And I think Dark is gonna complete it with a 10th Queen. Let's see if that's gonna be the case or not. And it takes this interesting sort of, well, I would say, what is this, like 2 o'clock base? And this is the top right. I don't know. Anyways, a couple of Hellions will check on this side, but obviously the creep is not even going to be ready there. Maybe hope that he's gonna see a couple of tumors, I don't know. We have 9 Queens on the side of Dark, and +1/+1 is also on the way. He opted for the quick double evo before the lair, so he's gonna try to make it work. And I want to say that he went for that on Alcyone as well. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe he went for that on Dynasty as well. I think he went for that on Dynasty? Dynasty, the one where there was that huge back and forth, of course. With Clem's few Marines and Dark's 10 Queens. Up the ramp, down the ramp, up the ramp, down the ramp, up the ramp, down the ramp. Will Dark try to actually scout something? That is another question. He saw some things. Not everything that he might want to see. We are going up to 5 Raxes, of course, 1 starport, 1 factory, and we're going to have the potential 4th base coming up relatively soon, I guess. That could be in the cards. Okay, tanks are gonna siege up over here. The double drop coming in. This is gonna be quite painful on the side of Dark, as he's gonna suffer quite a lot here. Oh, Liberator as well. I actually like this move. And now Dark tries to actually go in. Beautiful transfuses. Look at that. Beautifully doing it here. Okay, he's gonna try to take down all those medevacs. And now he's forcing back every unit over there. Now Clem tries to keep up the micro war over here. Dark should probably replenish these queens, right? Should probably keep a consistent 20 supply of queen or something like that. Right now he's missing 4 supply, aka 2 queens. But will this be enough? I guess it should be enough. Hydras are on the way as well. Looks like this is how you actually need to play ZVT nowadays. Most likely gonna go into lurkers as well. 2-2 on the way, and of course you can go for plus P carapace, +1 missile. That's what we've seen from Dark. Consistent upgrades. Hydra range is on the way, then muscular augments after Beam Spines have finished. And Hydra's pre-upgrades are not great. Dark is gonna mine out these minerals. I'm not a fan of those minerals, to be honest. And that base is super far away, so you need to be very careful. If the Terran finds out, it's gonna be a point of vulnerability, in my opinion. Especially if you don't mine out those minerals, then it could feel like a chore to defend it. Dark is gonna take out the rocks, and is gonna lose another hatchery in the top right side, which is gonna be quite painful. And honestly, he's been losing hatcheries left, right, and center. He's gonna take another one in the center. So take that center high ground base. I don't know, honestly. Feels weird. This game feels weird. Dark is on 72 workers, and he has to face 135, almost 135 army supply of Clem. There's a couple of mines. Do we have Drowning Claws? No Drowning Claws yet. So those mines will not stay hidden, not stay cloaked. There we go. Drowning Claws is now getting research. Okay, Dark is moving in, but I'm not sure yet. This is not the fight we want to take. As long as he keeps his Hydras alive, I believe it should be okay. Should be fine. There should be another day to fight. Meantime, he should take down the medevacs as well, somehow, some way, but he's gonna actually have the better concave over here. Let's see, a couple of tanks will be taken down as well. A beautiful fleet up here on the side of Dark, but the reinforcements are arriving constantly for Clem. Obviously, we're talking about one of the best Terrans on the planet, so obviously they have to come in consistently whenever he needs them. Okay. Queens are gonna get taken down. It's okay for Clem. It's not okay for Dark, of course. This is the last queen. The last of its kind. And there's no more queens coming in, so... yeah, I'm curious. Dark is playing Brood War right now. No injects. Not that he could afford them, but still. Hive is on the way, and +1 missile as well. We don't have the lurker then, so I would expect it relatively soon. Okay. So the only way I feel like there is when it comes to defending with only lings and when you're defending drops is that you don't let them unload and have the full HP, you know, when unloading, or after they unloaded. Oh, Marine hit squad trying to move in, hoping that this base has been retaken. It's not the case, of course. Let's see, does Clem keep those Marines there, or will he actually pull them forward to the, like, or forward, well, backward technically, to a new base? He has ghosts also already. Oops, my apologies. That's not what I wanted to press. This is what I wanted to press to see the APMs without actually swapping the screen. And the EPMs, of course, after that. Hello, Cage. We are actually in game number 5 of this beautiful best of 5. And we are looking at Clem, who has his first KSL run since he got into Korea. Yes, Charlie. How can I help you, my little kitty cat? Nope, can't help you. Okay, understandable. Dark is gonna move in as well as Clem is gonna step onto creep. Let's see what Dark's response is gonna be. Oh, we do have Durden Claws, but there's of course detection on the side of Dark. That is no surprise. He needs that desperately, actually. Couple of tanks and, you know, sieged up units are gonna be there. Oh, beautiful splits on the side of Dark. That is nicely done here on the side of Dark. These mines have been neutralized without any major losses whatsoever. Those mines were not the greatest. They did not pay off all that much. Now the problem is, we have ghosts on the way. We have Warded 2 out, and we're gonna have one more in production, of course. Actually, no, 2 of them in production. Now, ghosts are gonna be out. This is personal cloak, by the way. Yep, it is indeed personal cloak. That's for the ghosts. Okay, go couple of friendly fire mines there. And in the meantime, oh my god, is this there since the first time Clem tried to drop into the main? Might be. I wonder if Dark actually morphs those overseers to send them separately onto those medevacs. Nope, not gonna be the case. Let's see where Clem decides to drop again. He's gonna potentially drop into the... Oh, never mind. Is he gonna drop? I'm not sure. Dark is coming back home. Oh, he's gonna snipe those 2 medevacs. That's nice. It's not gonna be too much stuff in it, but the 2 medevacs are worth quite a lot. So Dark is building up a bank. Let's see if he can actually use it. He's at 188 supply. It's gonna max out. There we go. Lurkers. He kept the supply for lurkers. Doesn't have too much gas, but he has a Nidus network. In the meantime, let's see. Overlord's speed is going to help out quite a lot. Oh, but the problem is Clem is gonna be aware of this. Uh-oh, sensor tower and a missile turret. Oh, dropper lords? Okay. I just spotted them. What the heck? Oh, lurker drops. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad if that gets caught. In the meantime, the Lingbane Hydra squad will try to actually do something there. Uh-oh. Let's see, is there gonna be any scan on the side of Clem? He sees everything coming in and he doesn't scan. Okay. Oh, and most of the army is in the left side, and now the production is actually unprotected right now. Uh-oh, this is looking really, really tough here for Clem. Let's see if that's going to actually matter too much. Oh, the snipes are coming in. Beautiful snipes on the side of Clem. Let's see, can Dark stop it? No, he's going to lose all of these overlords, and he's going to lose all of these lurkers. That is going to be so painful on the side of Dark. Oh no, the pew-pews are coming in, and that's why you don't mess with ghosts, guys. That is why you don't mess with the bad guys over here. No, seriously. Ghosts are still one of the most OP units in the whole game. Even though I would want to say otherwise, it's still the case, so I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Clem drops these out. Let's see if there's gonna be anything in this. Nope, not gonna be the case. In the meantime, the links are getting dropped into the main, and these are adrenal links, so you cannot really waste those snipes on these. Neither fake Nidus is gonna go down, and this might just be a evacuation Nidus, but that's not gonna be the case. Okay, oh, cannot actually stop those snipes. Clem is really good when it comes to using snipes, so it's going to be really difficult for Dark to break him. And now Dark is going to try to drop into the natural. Let's see if he will be successful or not. He needs to drop out these links. He's going to lose one of those dropper lords. In the meantime, a bit of a link main hit squad over here. Oh, the personal cloak is actually really good. And he doesn't lose all those ghosts. Every single ghost survives, I believe. So far, 3 ghosts have fallen, so it's not that much on the side of Clem. That's 100% doable. That's 100% something you can afford. Let's see, a couple of lurkers, a couple of dropper lords. In the meantime, more lurkers coming out, or at least one of them. Okay, nicely done here. Medevac is coming in. Lurker is gonna get sniped. 2 snipes is going to be enough to take down a lurker. And in the meantime, this lurker is just dealing with this turret. Okay, where are the drops? Am I just going to the natural? Nope, never mind, that's not going to be the case, but the tank is going to fall for sure. And Dark is actually consuming the map, and Clem cannot really go out and do anything whatsoever to speak of. Oh! Yeah, Bailings are not really going to cut it anymore. Or at least not in mass. In the meantime, a Nidus network, Nidus worm coming up. I wouldn't even mind if we would add like an extra Nidus network and just spam Niduses on 2 locations. Okay, moving on and trying to chase away Dark's army. Clem is actually holding off everything so far, with so losses. I'm not gonna say minimal losses. Well, considering how much Dark lost, then yeah, maybe we can say like close to minimal losses. Another tech lab, so I suspect it's gonna be for more ghosts. Oh, it's gonna barrel these lanes, but not really going to do anything with them. Oh, the Viper, the Viper, the Viper, the Viper! No! Oh, these Vipers. Parasitic Bomb is gonna be dropped onto this Liberator, and it's gonna choke away a couple of those HP bars. Okay, and Dark actually takes down the Ghost Academy. Is that the only Ghost Academy? That was the only Ghost Academy. Okay, then that means ghosts are not going to be able to be produced. And 6 more Dropper Lords are morphing somewhere. Oh, that's going to be a lot of these Dropper Lords. Parabombs still remaining there. That's going to be, my god, 6 Dropper Lords worth of links. Each drop load contains 8 links. That's 48 links dropping right now. 24 supply. Not that much, but you know, it's honest work. Okay, Nidus is coming in as well. Let's see if he has anything in it. Barracks are trying to be taken down. Oh, and Clem needs to actually repair this, because imagine if this would burn down. That would be insane. In the meantime, Dark is just dismantling Clem right now. We have another They have another Ghost Academy, but will that go down? That is the question. That might just go down, honestly. I mean, it's a cheap and fast building, but wow, that didn't sound well. It's constructing fast, okay? Fast constructing building. Low build time building. There's enough alternatives. Okay, the links are being unloaded. The links are patient right now. They don't really go into any kind of engagement. Trying to look where there are more hit squads. It's important to note that Dark has stopped going for the extra lurkers. Geyser just burns down. And Clem is still on, well, I want to say 4 bases, but he's barely mining off of these bases. So Clem's mining is not looking good, guys. Oh, Dark comes in. Let's see, is that gonna be enough? No repair onto this planetary. This planetary will fall for sure, but at what cost? I mean, Dark is actually quite cost effective over here. Oh, goes onto the ghost, takes down one of them. It's gonna, oh, runs out of the range of the ghost. That is beautiful here on the side of the Dark. And Clem is actually choking under the pressure. What is happening over here? Oh, but actually all the snipes are coming off because there's barely any detection. There was detection, but the personal glow, for some reason, those ghosts were not targeted down. They were not even interrupted when it comes to the snipe. Now Clem is actually mowing down these units one by one. Gonna pick up and probably gonna leave. Nothing else that he can do right now. And honestly, now that I saw Dark being so close, consuming the map, having a tad bit of mineral bank, Clem has the gas bank. Has all the gas that he needs. He has all the gas that he needs. Let's see what Dark is up to. Uh-oh. Nidus Swarm, or Nidus Network rather. He has no idea. Obviously he has no idea. In the meantime, we'll see if there's anything in that Nidus Swarm. Nothing in the Nidus Swarm yet. Infinity, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good time. Oh my god, the lurkers are burrowing into the main base. Oh, it's gonna be so difficult to get off that ramp. Oh, he needs to be careful he doesn't find an angle to snipe. And in the meantime, Lynx are also taking down that base in the center. Now everything just falls back, but the lurkers are still in a good spot right now. How many scans does Clem have? Oh, Dark is gonna evacuate pretty much every single lurker that he can. He doesn't want to unburrow them because he knows that Clem is going to bounce immediately with those snipes. But how much can Clem sustain? Dark is going to take this fresh base. He also has this relatively fresh base. This one in the top right side is still mining. The one in the center still has plenty of minerals and plenty of workers to mine from it. And there's the GG! And Dark with the reverse sweep, denying Clem's first win in KSL. It's not gonna be a Royal Roader. It's gonna be denied. Instantly, just, you know, slap back. Sit down, son. I'm the king of KSL. I'm gonna take my crown as per usual this week as well. It is gonna take the series 3-2. What an epic reverse sweep. My god. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm saying it. I'm telling you. Okay. Wow, that was an instant one. Oh, that was an instant classic one. But that means that's gonna be it from us. If you're watching on YouTube, consider subscribing. These are the type of series that I'm casting the type of games that we are casting, actually, that we are looking at. And if you enjoyed it, of course, smash that like button. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one for some more StarCraft action. Cheers.